What's up, guys? Ryan here. It is week two for your daily serving of rye bread. Mobility Monday. We're going to be talking about ankles today. So, do you ever have a problem when you deadlift? You feel like you have good form and everything, but your lower back still hurts? Even when you squat, if you're trying to get down below parallel, do you feel like your heels are coming off the ground? That could be a case of bad ankle dorsiflexion. And I have to admit, I actually have that. I have I broke my right ankle in high school and never got physical therapy, never got nothing. So I spent years and years trying to figure out, well, why are my hips so tight? Why are my hips? Why can't I get down? It's because I have bad ankle dorsiflexion. So what we're going to go through today is a test that will show you if you have good ankle dorsiflexion or not, and then three ways to help relieve either the tightness in the ankle or to help with soft tissue, try to release that area and stuff. So first we're going to do the test. So we're going to get by the wall here. And what I want to do is I want to take, you want to do this with only your, without shoes on. You want to have your heel firmly on the ground, okay? What you want to do is you want to have your toes about 5 inches away from the wall. If you don't have like a yardstick, I like to use my fist, and then I go maybe about an inch away from my fist just because I have kind of small hands. So what you're going to do is you're just going to shift forward without letting your heel come off the ground. You want to firmly plant that heel into the ground and not let it come off. And then you want to see if you can lean forward and try and touch the wall. And as you can see, I'm almost there with this left leg. I can see my heel coming off now, so I'm almost there. There's definitely some work to do, but I just want to show you the difference between my left and my right. The right one is the one I broke in high school and stuff, so I'm just going to get near the wall here. And then when I try to push my right in, it doesn't want to go anymore. It's kind of like something's blocking it, but I can't go any further than that. So I'm about an inch or two away from the wall there, which is not good. So if you can touch the wall with your knee from about 5 inches away, then you pass and you have pretty good ankle dorsiflexion. If not, we got some things to work on, including myself. So first thing we're going to do, we can foam roll the calf muscles and the ankles. So sometimes the calf muscles get very tight, and sometimes we need to do a little bit of SMR, which is self-myofascial release. So let me just get this positioned here so you can see. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take the foam roller, and I'm just going to roll up and down. If you do one leg and have the other one in the air, you're going to be able to get a little bit more pressure on it. You can also have someone push on it, but if it's really tight down there, you just want to kind of add your own pressure as you go. I like to turn in a little bit, get the medial side, turn out, get the lateral side. I like to do one ankle at a time. And then I like to go all the way up the calf to see if, I might have a little bit of tight calf muscles and stuff. And then you can switch to the other side, same thing, up and down. Also, you can put your ankles right on to the foam roller and then find that spot and then just kind of go push your feet forward and then back. Forward, back, forward. Just try to work your way all the way up and down the muscle of the ankle, forward and back. Just try to get that ankle loosened up for dorsiflexion. So that is one way a little bit there to do that. Now, the second way is we're going to put a band around the midline of the ankle, right below the malleoluses. Sometimes you have a bone that will stick out and prevent you from shifting forward. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up and put a band in here. I'm going to put a band right around here. It's back here. Hold on one second. I'll just put this band under this table. And what I want to do is I want to put this and stretch it out move this here. Sorry about the technical difficulty, guys. So I'm going to stretch this band out, and I want to have it right there. And what it'll do is it's going to block and allow me to shift forward a little bit. So it's not letting that bone kind of take over, and allow to get my ankle a little bit further forward. So I'm going to push forward like that. And this is my right ankle too, so I'm actually able to get that ankle a little further. Like I said, you want it below the malleoluses, right at that midpoint of the ankle there, and this kind of sink down. Again, keep your heel down on the ground, push forward and back. Just try to work on loosening that ankle up there. So that takes care of the band. The bone if it's in the way, which I think I have with that since I broke the ankle. Now the third way we can do this is we're just going to do work on the ankle mobility against the wall the same way we kind of set up on the floor, except we're going to be standing for this. Again, you want to have your foot about 5 inches away. And then what you want to do is you just want to work on that rocking motion, okay? So it's mobility. So we're working on increasing the range of motion. We're not going in and we're not holding, all right? So we're going to go in as far as we can. Once you feel like you can't go any further, come back out, back in. Back out, back in. Again, keeping the heel flat on the ground. Try to do 5 to 10 of those. It's a good way to loosen up those ankles a little bit. Keep working on it. Like I said, 5 inches away. And then hopefully with the self-myofascial release and the foam roller compared with the band, you can release a little bit of the tightness in those muscle areas for the dorsiflexion. So many more exercises out there to help with focusing on releasing the ankle dorsiflexion and making it a little looser. Just look it up online. I'm going to try to touch on this again later on in the blog, maybe, but that's it for today. Sorry so late, guys. It was a busy night, but thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Tomorrow's Try It Out Tuesday. We're still focusing on nutrition for this. All right, guys, have a good night.